I'm Anna Huthmaker with Huthmaker Violins, and this is part 2 of my 10 Commandments of Bow Care. Commandment number 2 is, thou shalt not leave your bow tight. Now, when you're a kid or when you start learning to play, our teachers tell us that, but they never really explain why and what happens if you leave your bow tight. The thing to remember is that this was once a tree, and most trees are kind of like this at some point or another. They're not always completely straight. But when a bow maker makes a bow, they not only try to carve it as straight as possible, but then they use heat. They use heat and a bending block to straighten the bow and get this perfect curve in here. This curve is everything when it comes to how your bow reacts in your hand, how well it's spiccatos and staccatos. If you leave tension on the bow, which is what happens when we tighten a bow, if you leave tension on a bow, all of a sudden this curve is in danger and you can start losing it. But not only do you lose it, then it's going to want to start going back to the branch it was, which is kind of like this. You can get strange twists in it. Let me show you this bow. This bow, if you can see, was unfortunately left tight for too long. And you can see it's got a really big bend to the left. This is not going to play well at all. Even for your beginning student, you want a bow that's straight so they can get the best use out of it. What you always want is your bow to be as straight as an arrow, not only when it's loose, but when it's tight. This comes from taking good care of your bow and loosening it when you're not playing. And remember, when it's all said and done, it's all about respect for the bow.